Hi there. If you're getting this, you have an appointment coming up this week at Core Wellness. It is Saturday, April 18th. Monday is April 20th. We will be open, however, under much different circumstances. And we have a bunch of people scheduled next week. We have a bunch of maintenance appointments and wellness appointments. People that come in every month or every 8 weeks or every quarter just for a regular tune-up appointment. And we need to talk to everyone on the schedule for next week and let them know what criteria we are under. Now, in all states except for Kentucky, chiropractors are considered essential. So we are open. We always have been open. It's just been under different circumstances. And here's where the issue lies. And we're asking our patients to listen closely and then follow this criteria. So we are able to see people on a case-by-case basis. However, we are advised not to do what are called non-elective procedures. So what this means is if your appointment, if you believe, and then if I believe, if not seeing you is going to result in death, metastasis, or permanent dysfunction, then we can still see each other. So the death and metastasis, probably not going to be an issue. However, if you believe if not coming in may lead to permanent dysfunction, then let's talk, okay? And then what's gonna happen is I wanna hear from you, and what we're doing is we're doing telehealth appointments. So we do a telehealth appointment if you believe your treatment will lead in permanent dysfunction. We can get a ton of information by talking and evaluating either over the phone or even better yet, video, and we can evaluate you and see if I believe not getting treated will lead to permanent dysfunction, which it might. Who knows? We help a lot of people here. And so what happens then is so right now, insurance companies are being heavily encouraged to continue to have healthcare providers continue to see patients, engage with them, interact with them, help them so that they don't end up in the ER on opioids or have permanent dysfunction. So right now, what we are seeing from when we verify insurance benefits is that 100% of the initial telehealth appointment is covered by your insurance. And if it's not, we can either do a free 10-minute consult or we can do a telehealth appointment for very affordable. We can hear what's going on, evaluate you, and either prescribe home exercises or home strategies to try to get things better. Or if things really look like not getting adjusted will lead to permanent dysfunction, we can get you to come in. The benefit to doing this, though, is we're not creating a public health catastrophe. We are taking people in one by one. We are sanitizing everything. We have wipes everywhere. We have masks. If you want me to wear gloves, I can wear gloves. But we can do things safely underneath this criteria, and we're not creating a public health catastrophe. We have been working remotely within the business since 2013. We have had remote scheduling. We routinely, I will remote into my computer so we can still have the admin support team. They're already answering calls remotely, but they're able to help support. But physically, we only have one person in at a time. And we ask you to not come in if you are having symptoms or if you've been around someone who has had a positive test or is displaying all the symptoms. We'll probably ask you to wait. I'm not having any symptoms. I haven't been around anyone who has had symptoms. So I believe I'm safe, and we can adequately see each other within a safe means and continue to serve people with these changes and not have it become a further public health catastrophe. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. And so if you're an upcoming patient, that's the criteria that we're working with. Text us or call us. We will do our best to get back to you or answer the phone or return your text message. But a couple additional favors is just understand things are different. We may not be able to return phone calls fast enough. We may not return text messages fast enough, but we're doing our best. Couple other things that are a side note from the people that are coming up and the process that we're going through to continue to serve people is we did not get the PPP loan. And it's a bit of a shock. As soon as it was available, I was on it, applying for it through 2 different banks, and there were all sorts of additional help, information needed from both banks, and it was this process where I thought I'd give them everything up front. They asked for more. They asked for corrections or clarification. 2 totally different experiences from 2 different banks, but it was a shocker. It was a huge shocker, and we do have ways that you can support us if you want us to support us. We believe in something that's called fair exchange. We don't think you should just give to us. We're not asking for donations, but there are ways that we can provide you value still in exchange for support here. So if you want to continue to support Core Wellness, a small business that's staying open through these times and still trying to keep the light bill up, paid for and serve other humans, and while not creating a public health catastrophe, I think that's possible. I think it's possible. But reach out to us if you want to help us, if you want to find ways to support. We've had some people buy massage gift certificates to support our massage therapists. I think that's great. That's one way you can support us. There's other free ways you can support us. There's other fair exchange ways to support us as well. Just let us know. But we are open. We are not contributing to a public health mess. We are taking things safely, seeing one person one at a time, only if they really need it. But there's additional ways we can help you. Home exercises can solve a lot of things, and we can get a lot of information from video, through phones, and we are still open if you absolutely have to come in. We do not have a cattle herding ground facility where we just let people in, and have people waiting in droves. We can let one person in at a time, serve them, let the other person in and out. We have plenty of space here. We have a nice, big, beautiful facility. It is feasible. It is feasible. So if you need help, let us know. If you don't need help but want to support us, let us know. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe. If you don't like it, don't hit the thumb down button. If you're watching this on YouTube and you don't like something about it, comment on it. Tell us how we can do a better job, and we will do a better job. And we just want to thank all of our patients and all of our supporters.